The bird that can sew, nature's tiny tailor. He's already at work, hidden deep inside the tropical jungle. A tiny craftsman is stitching together living leaves. No hands, no needle. No one taught him how to sew. Yet every stitch could mean the difference between life and death. This isn't a human tailor. It's a bird, barely larger than your hand. And what it's building is one of nature's most extraordinary homes. Meet the Tailorbird, nature's tiniest tailor. Hidden within the tropical forests of South and Southeast Asia lives one of nature's most remarkable architects. The Tailorbird may weigh less than a golf ball, but don't let its size fool you. Every breeding season, it performs a feat that few other animals can match. While most birds gather twigs, grass, and feathers to build their nests, the Tailorbird does something completely different. It transforms living leaves into a home, not by weaving them together, but by stitching them. Before construction can begin, the Tailorbird faces its first challenge: finding the perfect leaves. They must be large enough to fold, strong enough to hold together, flexible enough to survive wind and rain. The forest offers thousands of choices, but only a few are suitable. Every decision matters. A poor choice could expose the nest to predators, or leave the chicks without protection. For the Tailorbird, choosing wisely is the first stitch in a much larger plan. Once the perfect leaves have been chosen, the real masterpiece begins. Using its slender, pointed beak, the Tailorbird carefully pierces tiny holes along the edges of the leaves. Then it searches the forest floor and nearby branches for natural threads: spider silk, fine plant fibers, delicate strands of grass, sometimes even cotton-like fibers carried by the wind. One by one, it threads these materials through the holes, pulling, tightening, securing, stitch by stitch. The separate leaves slowly become one hidden shelter. It looks almost impossible, as if the bird understands the art of sewing. But this extraordinary behavior isn't learned from parents or practiced like a human skill. It is instinct, a remarkable behavior shaped by millions of years of evolution. When the final stitch is complete, the transformation is extraordinary. The leaves remain alive, green, fresh, almost impossible to distinguish from the rest of the forest. To a passing snake, a hungry lizard, or a larger bird searching for nests, there is nothing unusual to see. But hidden inside this living pocket, new life is waiting. The Tailorbird hasn't just built a nest. It has created camouflage, a home that disappears into the jungle itself. Soon, tiny eggs rest safely inside. But building the nest was only the beginning. Now comes the greatest challenge: raising a family. Day after day, the parents fly through the forest searching for insects. Every journey away from the nest carries danger. Predators never stop searching. Storms can arrive without warning. Food is never guaranteed. Yet the carefully stitched home gives the chicks something precious: protection. Every thread, every leaf, every careful decision increases their chances of surviving another day. The Tailorbird reminds us that greatness is not measured by size. It cannot overpower its enemies. It cannot outrun every predator. It cannot fight like an eagle. Instead, it survives through precision, patience, creativity, and remarkable engineering, using nothing more than its beak and materials gathered from the forest. It creates one of nature's most extraordinary homes, a masterpiece hidden among ordinary leaves. In a world where survival often belongs to the strongest, the Tailorbird proves that sometimes intelligence is the greatest tool of all, because deep inside the jungle, while the forest goes about its endless rhythm, one tiny tailor is already at work,